A simple yet practical technique for eliminating stress, anxiety, and fear. Find a place you can sit comfortably without being disturbed. Turn off your cell phone. Make sure during this time you're not disturbed in any way by pets or visitors or calls or email bings. Anything that's going to make noise or distraction, create a distraction, just eliminate it for now. Find a place in your room you can sit comfortably with your head, neck, and trunk in a straight line. Let your arms rest on your lap. Let your feet touch the ground, or if you're sitting on the floor, that's okay too. With your head, neck, and trunk straight, gently close your eyes. Be aware of any sounds in the room. Be aware of any smells in the room. And the sensation of clothing touching your skin. And notice the temperature of the air on your face and hands. During this brief exercise, set aside all the memories, stories, dramas, resentments about the past. Anything that's in the past, just put it on pause, on hold. And make a commitment to honor that, to not bring up things from the past and regurgitate that experience, relive that experience, or go into resentment or sadness or whatever is your tendency. And once you're okay with that, focus on that part of yourself that feels anxiety, fear, or anticipation about the future, whether good or bad. And during this time, make a commitment to yourself to let go of all this imagination about the future. Imagining what the future will be like, either with fear or anxiety or anticipation, hope. Just letting all of that go. And make sure you're okay with that. And now bring your mind into this present moment, almost as if you had no past and have no future. What would that feel like to just be here in your body in this present moment? But there's one more thing to deal with, and that is the mind's tendency to fidget. So make a commitment to yourself not to have internal dialogues with yourself. Try to figure things out. Use words to talk to yourself. Or do any processing of anything. And make sure you're okay with that. Just letting that go as well. Not being in your head at all. Not being into the thinking. Letting go of thinking altogether. Don't worry, you won't die by not thinking. It actually might feel good for a while. So having let go of the past, and having let go of the future, and having let go of this whole need to process and be engaged in talking to yourself, be in your body, be here, be with my voice, feel what your body is feeling. It might be a new or novel experience to just feel what your body is feeling without worrying about thinking about anything at all. And don't let my language and words throw you into associations where you go back to processing, remembering, and planning on the future. Just try to stay with my voice. Try to stay with your body. Try to stay in this present moment. Think of it as an experiment. How long can you stay in the present? Perhaps it's 5 seconds. Perhaps it's 5 minutes. Perhaps it's 10 minutes. Whatever you can do, try it out. What would it be like to just be present? Now, the body tends to hold tension either about the past or the future or whatever is going on. So let's deal with that. Bring your attention to your forehead and relax your forehead. Feel all the small muscles and let them go. Relax your brain and your brain center. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Whatever the brain comes up with, whatever the thinking comes up with, just let it go. Like you're dealing with a sort of unruly child. Will come back to you. You have plenty of time after this is over to ruminate over and over again about the same things. We all do that. Relax your eyes. Let a feeling of relaxation go deep into your eyes and eye sockets. Stay with my voice. Stay with your body. Relax your cheeks and your jaw and the corners of your mouth. Relax your neck. Now actually feel your body. Feel the relaxation coming into your neck. Feel the shoulder muscles dropping back onto the frame of your body. You don't have to hold your body in a tense posture. Just let it go. Just let it go. Relax your upper arms and lower arms. Stay in your body. Relax your wrist, hands, fingers, and fingertips. Now bring your attention into your chest, into your stomach and abdominal area, into your torso. And let there be a feeling of relaxation that goes through your chest, through your stomach, through your torso, down to your abdominal area. Now take a moment to feel your breathing. Notice what's going on with your breathing. How your rib cage expands and contracts as you breathe. How your lungs fill up with air, how they expel the air. Now see if you can breathe a little deeper than you normally would. Allow your breath to go down as you inhale into your stomach and your abdominal area. And as you exhale, try to exhale completely. Not breathing in a shallow way, but in a deeper way. If at any point you start to feel dizzy or uncomfortable with this, just come back and do it in moderate steps. No big change, just enough that you can handle. Feel the breath. Relax your thighs, your calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Let that feeling of relaxation be felt in your body and feel it in your own body. Just stop listening to the thinking. It's okay. Think of it as static in the background, like a radio that's not quite tuned to the right station. If you can't turn it off, at least ignore it. Now, I want to show you a special technique, and it's very interesting to practice with. Bring your attention to your nostrils. and focus on the flow of air in your nostrils. And try to let the air flow through your nostrils in a way that's very smooth and very even. And try to really focus on this. Don't just drift in and out of daydreams and come back to me once in a while, but just really focus on this. Make your breath very smooth so that the same flow of air is flowing through your nostrils, whether you're inhaling or exhaling. Now at the end of each breath, of course, you're going to have to taper that breath and change directions. But try to make that transition between the breaths very smooth, rounding it off so that the breath never comes to a complete stop. So it's smooth and even. If your mind goes into the thinking and wants to get back into the dramas of the day, let it go. Just let it go. Believe me, it will still be there when you come back. Instead, make your breath very smooth, very even. Stay with it. Breathing, if you can, with your whole body. But breathing in a way that's very smooth and even, staying out of thinking, staying with the smoothness of your breath. And as you stay with this, not analyzing it or going back into thinking, but just notice what happens as you do this, how the body calms down, how the tension in your body eases up, how whatever you were thinking or worrying about or fretting about seems to recede somewhat into the background. And if it doesn't recede, that's okay. If you're still hung up on that, that's okay too. Just make the effort, even if you feel like you're not doing well. Just make the effort. What happens over time, if you keep coming back to this, day after day, making your breath smooth, avoiding going into thinking, remembering, or anticipating. Just staying with your body, staying with your breath, making it smooth and even. And stay with this as long as you can. Stay with it as long as it's comfortable. And then tomorrow, sometime, do the same thing. And the day after, do the same thing. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day. Use this video to help you. Play it as often as you need. Whenever you feel anxious or tense or feel you need to break, play it. Set with my voice. Set with your body. Stay with it as long as you can feel comfortable with it. Come home to yourself. This is all about coming home to yourself.